Disclaimer. I am a law student, and the legal information provided is not legal advice. For that, please hire an attorney. He was a special projects director for Citizens for Trump. Okay, so yeah, we've got a good impression for this guy. Brian Edward, Myth Inform. Okay, wonderful. Melissa Chen, Ideas Beyond Borders. Also, side note, every one of these far-right organizations always frames themselves in the most politically neutral way possible. Ideas Beyond Borders. He was One American News Network, right? Like they always try, and there are like other examples, right? A whole lot of TERF organizations, right? It's usually the sum effect, like Concerned Mothers for yada yada yada, right? Or just, you know, my favorite example, my absolute favorite example is I believe it's oh my god, hold on, let me find them really quick. This is actually worth talking about. I'm not sure if this will be a segment, but like it's definitely because something really interesting that happened recently this week is that I went to this thing called Lavender Law, which is basically the yearly conference held by the LGBT Bar Association, and there were a couple panels about how to be able to spot and respond to like far-right reactionary groups and organizations in the realm of LGBT advocacy, right? And one of the people, God, I have to find them. They're like there's a couple of them, right? There's LGBT Alliance, obviously. There is WOLF, which is Women's Liberation Front. They're a very overt TERF organization. There is the Heritage Foundation, but they're pretty general. Okay, here we go. The American College of Pediatrics seems very, like, if you just, like, ignore this part for right now. You look just at the name, seems pretty, like, apolitical, right? In fact, it kind of seems like even a little trustworthy, like you should afford some credibility to it. I mean, it's a college, and it has the word pediatrics in it. That means it must be trustworthy, right? Problem. First, let's explore this. Yeah, exactly. Oh god, those fucks. Yeah, exactly. So, protecting the child, preserving the family, and honoring life. Very professional mission statement right there. Very professional. Yeah. And then it's like hashtag best for children. Like, yeah, exactly. Like when you start digging into this, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier, right? Is that these people always try to make themselves out to be like the most apolitical. Oh, we're just, you know, voicing our free opinions. Oh, we're just voicing our... Let's be clear, people. This has been deemed to be a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center because it is, and this is going off the words of the experts who were on this panel at the recent event at this LGBT conference, right? Like people who are experts in this field, who talk about this shit, whose jobs it is to study this. This is a fringe organization made up of people who may be roughly defined, and again, like roughly in like the barest sense of the term, defined as experts or people with some degree of credibility in the scientific, in this field, but who take just like the most widely admonished views on issues relating to gender and identity, sexuality, teaching children about gender identity and sexuality, trying to preserve the stereotypical family. Like basically every single conservative argument that you can make relating to sexuality and gender. These people make those arguments, and they just try to slap like a brand of credibility on it because they're a college. And as we know, anyone who takes on like a name like a college or a university, PragerU, automatically must be credible, right? Yeah. So like when we're talking about people who come from the like who try to come from like these organizations who are just like very apolitical, you know, we're just voicing our free opinions, we're just voicing our free speech. Remember to look through that shit. All right, they are lying through their teeth. They just want you dead, period. At least if you're a minority. I don't know if you're white and you're cis and they probably want you to join their ranks, but otherwise they want you dead.